So there's Pig Tunnel. Do we? Yes. If I go up there, I'm going to be attacked by the fireball. So let's... And pig butt. In we go.
Discount Podcast.
Welcome in, everybody, to the first of the Bloodborne streams. Great music in this, great everything, and we are going to start a new game. I haven't touched it for a while, but I'm going to watch all the cutscenes as well, because they're great.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yarnham is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin?
I don't know, Mr. Gehrman.
Easy, with a bit of Yarnham blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Will I now? Will I now? Yes, and we will. We will make Count Disc again. Now, this this character creator is... I want to say fucked, because it's a little fucked, and that's okay. I think it's part of the charm of this game, if I'm being completely honest, is having... we'll go make him mature, made a huge difference. It's going well, Sleepy Arrow, thank you. We're just going to create this person. I'm going to go with... military veteran, because I can then build in a bit more of a quality way and get because he starts with 14 strength and 13 skill, which allows me to play with more weapons, is the way I'm looking at it. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Sleepy Arrow, or Sleepy Harrow. I will just call you Sleepy Harrow now until I get any other changes. Build, we'll go with Burley. I don't think it really matters what we're doing here, but let's... Base skin colour. I'm not going to do it, because you can make them green. Yeah, you're so bad at these games, but you love watching the playthroughs. I would love to say that I'm good at them. I think it's more that I'm at the point now where I'm just belligerent. Yeah, let's put some laugh lines on him. Make him really dark, because, you know, had a good life. We're not going to do much in the way of... changing. Oh yeah, look at him. We'll give him sad eyes. We'll give him sad eyes. Sleepy's good. Cool. We'll stick with Sleepy then. I'm not going to make a lot of this because this is Bloodborne. So Bloodborne is all about the fashion. I will change his hair though. Oh, that's some patchy Bloodborne hair. Everyone loves the patchy Bloodborne hair. I mean, this is pretty bad, but we wait until we get to the beards. Look at that patchy goodness. Oh. Let's give him a good twiddly moustache. Yeah, we'll give him a twiddly moustache and we'll go from there. And he can have some glasses. We can have some... Let's give him... He looks like an appropriate Victorian... Sleepy, killer. How many times have I played this game? So I've just checked, I've got 3 save files on here. I have 1 which I got the platinum with, and 2 that I started and couldn't get through. I have not touched this probably in about 18 months. So, I am fully ready to die horribly. As I have just been playing, so off stream I'm currently doing Dark Souls 3. I've just completed my first Dark Souls 3 run. I've actually got 2 endings done on that already. And that runs real buttery smooth at 60 frames per second. And this does not. This is a bit stuttery at that 30 frames. But it's great. It's part of its charm.
Good. All signed and sealed.
Honestly, this hair makes Capcom hair look good.
Let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you?
But there's something about this one that, I don't know, I really enjoy the lore behind it, even though I don't know everything or understand everything that's going on. But I'm going to try and explain bits, and I hope people tell me, no, you're wrong, and correct me. I think Darren's in the chat as well somewhere, but I think he's also got the platinum for this as well, so maybe he'll remember a bit more about what I should be doing, and maybe more of the lore. Resi hair is wild. It is. It's getting slowly better though. The difference between 7 and 8 for me as hair alone is insane. And of course, a beast emerges from the blood pile. Summoning us. I don't think there are many cutscenes in this actually. And here are some messengers. You get to decorate all these little messengers with little hats he finds, which is the mark of any good game when I get to dress my dollies. I honestly forgot about this opening section entirely there.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Oh. Is it Leisha or something? Yeisha? Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about with Remnant 2. So I'm currently playing Remnant 2 as well. I'm running it with Average Gamer, trying to get the platinum on that. Beaten the game, gone through it a few times. But there is one area where you've got all the villagers who are like, "Get him! You don't belong here." Then they start shooting at you. It's good fun. I've been enjoying Remnant. I just wish it was longer. Although there are cool places. So this is the first area. Now, this guy is definitely here to kill me. So we'll see if I can remember how to fight him. Just want to get a visceral attack on him. Because visceral attacks are fun. Oh no, he keeps turning. Stop turning so fast. Come on. No, you got me. Oh, you... Right, I'm dead. That's fine. That's fine. I was hoping to kill him, but you need to die to get your first weapon anyway. I'm trying to remember what that place is called. It's not Yesh. It's... Is it the one place that begins with an L? It might be the place that begins with an L. I can't remember. But yeah, there's some fun places in Remnant. And in that area, there's that nice little Lossum. That's the place, Lossum. Where you... all these little side bits. There's a woman there who's waiting with her kids that are all blindfolded that run around, and you find 2 of them, you bring them back to her, then she gives you a little task, and she's making a patchwork quilt. The bosses in Remnant 2 are superb. So we are now in the Hunter's Dream. So this is the hub world of this Souls game. This is the doll who won't talk to me at the moment because I don't have any insight. I thought about being cute and playing this with a threaded cane, but I'm going to go with a sword cleaver because I'm not good enough. Hunter's pistol, better than the blunderbuss. You're playing with the dog, are you, at the moment? So because me and Average Gamer have played the entire game co-op the whole way through, which was a lot of fun. I've been playing as the medic class, and he's been playing as... I can't remember what it's called, but he's the big tanky boy. So it's really quite useful for us both there. He takes damage, and I'm just healing everything the whole time. I'm playing as Mercy, essentially, in this game. Probably closer to Baptiste, actually, in Overwatch terms, but that's fine. Yeah, I thought that when I thought about getting the dog, I was like, but are they just going to be too far away for the dog? And yeah, flying makes sense. So yeah, this is Sword Cleaver. Got the gun, which is more for parrying. We'll see if we can do anything with this guy, because I'm not very good at parrying, and I'm trying to remember the buttons. And he also has my souls, which is why his eyes are glowing. Nope, I can't parry at all. What a mess. What a mess. Dog is the destruction solo. I was the gunslinger, but to try a new approach. That's fair enough. I gotta be honest, the trophy cleanup on that game is really difficult because you have to re-roll so many of the places and hope that you get the right location. Alright, I'm not gonna bother trying to parry him now. I'm just gonna beat the hell out of this wolf. Thank you, wolf. I will take those back. Interesting. If I've died here, I wonder, can I run back up and knock on this door now? I think I can. So this is the clinic we were in. We've now left it. We can knock on the door.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka.
Yosefka, that's how you say it.
Patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us. Please. Now, and good...
So, she's a doctor of sorts. You will be able to send people. So there are NPCs in here that you can send to 2 places, I believe. It's either to Yoska's clinic, where if they go there, you get different little blood vials to heal yourself with, which is nice. But why do you get those blood vials? We assume because she's experimenting on those people and they aren't going to survive. But you can also send them to the cathedral, which we'll probably do with quite a few of them in this one. There's a guy there somewhere in this. I'm trying to remember where he is. Who's a bit of how do I put it nicely? An untrustworthy dick. Who will start trying to kill people in the cathedral. So he will be going to the clinic to die, because he's a bad, bad man. Oh, I messed up on that. I was hoping to do a visceral on him, but I messed up. So the controls in this are quite different to Dark Souls as well. Like, triangle in Dark Souls is to double hand your weapon. Viscerals. But in this one, triangle is to heal, so... and L1 is to trick weapon, and L2 is to fire. We'll work it out. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. So have you been playing with other people on that, or have you just been trying to sort of solo approach Remnant? No shield is the biggest shock. Yeah, no shield. So you can get a shield in this, but let's be completely honest, the shield is worthless in this game. I think they give you there's like a wooden shield very close to here.
Oh, and not one from around here, I'm Gilbert. You must have had a fine time of it. Well, I don't think I could stand but I'm willing to help.
So this is Gilbert. He's given us a bit of an idea about the sickness that Yovska was talking about. You will get to do something for him, and then eventually he will become one of the beasts and break out of this window, and we can kill him. Because we're a good hunter. Pebble. We'll attach the pebble right now. Guy behind there. I think I know this beginning area probably the best of any area in any Souls game because I had to do it so often on my first few runs. I couldn't get past. No, not your shield. I don't think there's anyone else up here. There's a group of 4 walking past. There they are. We'll wait for them to go past and we'll start picking them off. Start picking them off. Come on. He's already noticed me with his little pitchfork. The real question is, do I bother trying to go for Big Grim Reaper Boy? Snorlax Reaper. Ah, you bastard. Come on, up you come. Right, we're gonna have to... That wasn't very well done, but that's fine. And we will open this. It's a sort of shortcut, but I don't really see the benefit of it. Do I try and take him out? He's gonna kill me. He will kill me. But I have... Yes, I do try and take him out. Thanks, average gamer. Oh no, wrong button, wrong button. There we go. And he's gone. And a blood vial. For all of that, a lovely blood vial. It's nice to see that you're here as well. We were talking about Remnant 2 just then as well, so perfect person to come in to discuss Remnant 2 and its appalling RNG, but also how fun the boss fights are. I think there's a couple of red doors around here, but we will... I am drowning in blood again. I do genuinely love Remnant, but I hate this platinum grind on it. Yeah.
Well, sorry, but I don't trot along, will ya?
I love those NPCs that are like, ah, we got no time for you, fuck off. And you're like, alright then, sir. Sorry for knocking on your door. Don't need any double glazing, do you?
Lads, you've come on. You don't away with it.
Oh, heal myself. I think this might be one that I'm even worse for healing than the other ones, because you've got that wrong button to shoot. There we go. There's a guy sitting down round the corner of here. Hello, fast boy. Yeah, we got him. Just need to remember what button it is for shooting. Missed. They have such a big parry window, these ones. Break the shield down. Kill him. Hello, man, sitting on the floor. Pretending you're dead, I don't know. Clear this bit up. There'll be a swinging sword guy. Hey, dude. You gonna come for me? That's how you do it. Got him. As I said, this opening area I know pretty much like the back of my hand, just because I died so frequently from all of these, he says, as he almost walked into the guy that always gets him. And it is sort of cheating taking the saw cleaver, because it's serrated, it does extra damage to beasts, and most of these are beasts. Is there more grind than just weapon upgrading and max traits? Yes, so in there you need 13 guns in total. You need 10 relics, which are the hearts that you can change. You need 20 actual different traits, plus the trait points to go with them. You also need melee weapons, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else that you need, but there's a lot in Remnant for it. So much so when you look at trophy guys, they're like, yeah, it's 20 plus hours. It's so vague because it's all RNG and you can get into areas and then it doesn't happen and it's just like, ugh. Right, we're gonna go down. Relics are the hardest. Look at the slow juddering walking in the background. This is on the PS5 as well, so this is with improved speeds. Oh. Right, we're just going to roll past these guys. I probably shouldn't have engaged down there, but alas and alack we have. I just want to deal with the shooting guys. Dogs coming out. Back away. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh god! Yeah, close now though, I think. Yeah, I'm about 3 trait points away. I think we've got about another 5 relics to get. Yeah, 3 traits, 5 relics, 4 guns. So it's all coming together. It's just probably taken about 10 hours to beat the game, if that. And then a good old time. Right, we're going to go down the little shortcut way. I'm going to drop down there. And I might do a bit of speed through this area. Is there a guy down here? I feel like there's a guy in this area. There he is. Okay. Welcome to Murderville, population me. Yep, that is very much it. Right. Get you. Ah, fire. My friend and enemy in this game. Right, who's got my souls is the real question. The guy's going to shoot me, right? Excuse me, guys. Yay, it's the guy up there. That's fine. Gonna grab the cold blood Jew. Don't think so. Didn't work. Oh, you idiot. There we go. Oh, no. I've made a right mess. There were trophy issues in co-op at the beginning, yeah. So it wasn't. They said that they weren't popping, but they seem to have patched it because we've managed to get everything together. We thought we weren't in Remnant. We thought we were going to be doing this 2 run-throughs, and I've got to be honest. I'm so glad it's popping for both of us because I don't think I'd have the patience to do it twice. Take this. Be sensible about this now, Josh. This is me getting frustrated that they took my souls. Oh yeah, the scrap one's weird because you've got to get 100,000 scrap, but there's no real for it, and it's at least it's not held on to. It's just one at a time. Right, then moving on. I will deal with you though. Don't be that guy. No one likes that guy. Got you. Thank you. Who's got my souls now is the real question. Is it the same guy? Same guy. I'm going to do it again. If at first you don't succeed, don't learn anything, just run again. Thank you. Down here. Dog should be chasing. No, they're all chasing. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you. Right, he dropped some bullets, but I'm not too concerned about picking those up, so we'll move on. Right, so we've got some laughing women coming up, if I remember correctly, on this door. They're going to be cackling away, having a wonderful time with the hunts. This does feel like my mum and her friends, like, oh, we're in on a Wednesday, let's just have a couple of drinks, we can't go out anyway. Luckily my mum's not watching the streams and she's not a drunk, so... we will take that shortcut in a second. I just want to clear up here. I also want to kill this guy. Evening! Didn't work. Got cute. Come on, let's try. We're gonna. There we are. Got him. And these are brilliant for farming blood vials, because that's another weird thing with this compared to the other Souls games is that you don't. Who doesn't love a good stagger? I gotta be honest, parrying is something I don't think I really did on my first run of this. Right. These are one of my least favourite enemies, the slug crows. Don't like a slug crow. And we aren't going to go up there yet. We're going to come back round to that section. We're going to drop down and kill some caged dogs. I'm justifying it, saying they've been tested on, and I'm really just helping them out, but there are 2 dogs running around, so that's one. I think they're becoming more annoying when they're crow/hounds. Yeah. Oh, and the dogs in Bloodborne are, I think, the hardest dogs in Souls games, I would say. Oh, Josh, lock on. We are going to open up the shortcut to get back to here as well. So I was going to go off and speak to Eileen, but I think what I will do is push back. We are going to open up and clear most of this area before I do the Cleric Beast. So I'm hoping tonight, because I'm going to be doing about this for about 2.5, 3 hours, sort of around there. Because I've got to be up early tomorrow. So run through here. There's one man there looking at me, and there's old wheelie chair gunman. Don't you be so pushy. Thank you. And yes, we're back. And we're back by him.
Across the valley to the east.
And that's the cathedral wall we're now talking about, which we will be sending people to. At the moment, there's no point me going back to the Hunter's Dream because I don't have any insight, which is part of the reason it's worth entering a boss area, just to get some insight, so I can level up. But then I'll die in the boss area, and I can't get it. I should really pull up my torch as well because it's dark as fuck in here. But I think I know where there is. I think it's the mob guy behind us over here. With its nice little sideburns. Sorry, dude. Man, it's on the stairs. Now, let's use our trusty pebble and deal with these two dogs. Come on, you. And we hide! Come on. He can't reach me in here. If there was one of them, I'd be outside fighting them fairly, but two is not fair. So we will just slap them in the face from the safety of the door. Oh no, he got me! He got me through the door! He was not... This guy's not playing. The other one was quite... I don't remember them hitting me through the door before. I was going to say maybe they patched it, but it... Did I just die as well? Fuck me. Oh well. Oh well. It happens. Oh, that was... From the safety, he said. From the safety of his own doorway. On the plus side... Did I even like... Yeah, I did like this one. So we can now at least go here. It's not too far to get the souls. Maybe that's the game telling me to fight them fairly. I don't know. I love that. I love the old guys in the wheelchairs who just turn around and just fire. Because he's just got a blunderbuss, that guy. But there are ones later that have like full Gatling guns attached to their... And they can be annoying, but I think they're quite funny as an enemy type. Right, got those back. Blood vial. Because I want to go this way. That way takes us to the first boss. Well, the first optional boss of the Cleric Beast. We will fight him in a second, but I want to deal with... I want to get better armor first and level up. So I need to find, like, a... what's it called? Madman's Knowledge, I think it is? I don't think I've got any. No, I don't. Come on. Come on. This way. This way. I'm not going to step outside, am I? Because you... Come on, thank you. They know what's up. They've learned from... Oh. And I have not learned. Oh. Too far away. I'm really hesitant about this plan now. On paper, it felt like such a good idea. Right. One down. Second guy. Yeah, he's coming now. There we go. I should have just shot him, so then visceral him. Nope! Right, I'm just... Stop being... Stop it. Oh, he's running away then. I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't blame him either. There we go. Right. Blood vials for everyone. I love the ragdoll effects. The experience, yes, it is, but I have so much... I'm really bad at judging distance, it seems, in this game. There's a collectible something. No, that's not what I was thinking of. I thought Madman's Knowledge was up here. That might actually be in the sewers. So this is the way I could have come. I think there might be... I can still hear something. There's another dog. There we are. Just practice my napalm strikes for Helldivers. Dog almost got me. The only thing that's more embarrassing to die to in this game than probably the dogs are the rats. No one wants to die to rats. I will definitely die to rats, but no one wants to die to rats. Helldivers is addictive. I was actually playing with, again, Average Gamer today, trying to get the platinum on that. I think we got 1 gold trophy left. And it's really just a lot of farming again. But so much fun. I don't know, I haven't found a game like that in ages where I just want to play it all the time. The last time I had this sort of urge to play a multiplayer game this much was probably first lockdown pandemic with Warzone, but this has some sort of great... You play on your own and feel like you're having a good time with friends, even with people you don't know. I think this is the way I want to be going. Yes, I want to go this way because then I can get the decent armour, can't I? And then we can start being a bit more fashiony. Oh, the automatons? Yeah, they are brutal. I will kill every Terminid without any problem. Those guys, I'll take out Terminids all day, but automatons, oh, no fun. I'm waiting for the third. There's definitely going to be a third faction. Right, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just parried, like... Now, these guys, I hate the spear ones. The spear ones are an absolute freaking nightmare for me. Got him. We got him. Search the corpse. Drop onto here. What's this? Thick cold blood. So thick cold bloods are basically the soul items that you used to get in the Souls games. So they're just going to pop a bunch of... Oh no! I forgot you were here. Oh. New Warborn tomorrow, which will be good. People are saying they've seen blue ships randomly in-game hinting at new faction coming. That's fun. Right, we're going to put on all the hunter gear. And now we look more like a hunter, especially with those glasses. And I pushed the wrong button because I was trying to make my thing bigger. Everyone remember these guys? I hate these guys. I hate every guy in this game by the sounds of it. Oh no! So if I throw that in there... These guys take a lot more damage than you expect them to at this point. We will just... Oh god. I'm just going to throw another Molotov in there. I know I really should save these for Cleric Beast, but... tough. Sometimes you just gotta kill people lying in the mud. I can't remember what the new faction's meant to be, because people basically said what it's going to be, because it's because of Helldivers 1. But I can't remember what it was. Do I want to be going up here next? I think it's up here I want to be going. Is this the really long ladder? I think this is a really long ladder. Come on. Yes, this is where we want to go because we need to talk to the little girl before we speak to Papa G. That's my favourite thing that this game does. When you take a bit of damage, there's the madman's knowledge. So this is what I've been wanting to get. Just to get one insight. So now we can actually upgrade. Sneaky, sneaky. Stab him in the butt. Thank you. No one's in there, but there is someone in the other door. Can't remember who this is. Just a random person who's saying heavens. We should be able to get back up to the girl. Yes. So, this girl...
I don't know your voice. Are you a hunter? Please really look for my mum.
She wants us to find the mum. Dad never came back from the hunt. She went to find him. Now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. I will find the girl's mother.
Mum was so...
Red jeweled brooch is what we're looking for. So,
find my mum.
And now I've got a tiny music box. Perfect. So, this is the daughter of Father Gascoigne, who is the first boss we will fight in. Not the first boss, but the first boss you have to fight. So he's the first massive boss that you have no choice to. The Cleric Beast is the first boss you come across normally. But it's an optional boss because you don't have to fight them. Did I grab... There was another item up here, wasn't there? On the other side of the fence that I didn't get? I didn't get it. See? We saw it, we just forgot. Now I have the insight. Do I need to speak to Eileen first? Before they let me... No. I don't think you have to speak to Eileen first before you have to level up. Oh, hello. What we will do... the Illuminate or something is the new faction. I mean, I gotta be honest, the social media, like, propaganda stuff that they're posting, there's recently something in the subreddit where someone has leaked a public service announcement trying to spread information that Super Earth is bad and stuff like that, which is pretty good. And now everyone's sort of turning on this random person. Nope. I don't... So I knock on the door. I don't have any idea where the safe places are. I do know where the safe places, but we now have someone asking for them. I can't remember where I want to send her, really. The roleplay is great stuff, and I'm glad to see it. I also like the fact they're refusing to bend on the PvP stuff, which is good, because it needs to stay as a PvE game. Ah, here it is. So, we have Eileen the Crow, who is the hunter of hunters. who, the first time I met her, I attacked.
Yes.
You'll see a running
An
theme when we meet
outsider.
people.
What a
I
mess
didn't know what I was
you've
doing and
caused.
attacked a lot of the
Here.
NPCs. Called Bolt
Hey,
Hunters
there are
Masks.
no
Masks.
humans
Marks.
left. Was
And we've got a new gesture. Perfect. Which I think is... I can't remember how to do these. I never seem to remember how to do the gestures, but that's fine. We will switch wave. We'll shake it off. So I can do a cool little flap with my stuff. I think as I've come up here, I'm sort of stuck up here. I'm going to have to work my way down. I don't think I have an option to go back up, so what I might do... If I go into... Ooh, this is risky. Because a guy was walking up and down the stairs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait here, and hopefully a beast will come. Let's make sure I'm up to full health. And I will drop on him. I'll do a plunging attack on his head. And then we will get out of here and go level up, and then make our way through this section, then kill the cleric beast. Or should I just do the cleric beast first and then go through this section? I think this section will give me a bunch of oil to kill him with. I'm not sure anymore. As I said, it's been a good 18 months. That could have gone better, but I didn't get hit, so I suppose it went as well as it possibly could. I'm not going to use a Hunter's Mark because I don't want to waste them. So Hunter's Marks are Homeward Bones, if you've played Souls. If I haven't played Bloodborne. But if you haven't played Bloodborne but you played Souls, you're missing out. Bloodborne is where it's at. Yeah, I'll level up, go back down. I'm going to get the shortcut opened up to get to Father Gascoigne quickly. Deal with the pig and stuff like that. And then we will... Once we've got that open, we'll then kill Cleric Beast. We'll then go off and fight Father Gascoigne. And then we'll make our way to the cathedral. And we'll see if we can get all the way to the Bloodstar Beast. But we're... What, 48 minutes in and I haven't fought any bosses yet.
Here, honor and art, you will have to embolden your...
So,
Very well, let me...
what I should have done... Sorry, love, don't want to be touched by you. Let's go. No, we're gonna... Old Hunter Bell. Beckoning Bell and the Silence in Blank. And we got Father... Well, Gehrman here, isn't it?
Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. You're sure to be in a fine...
We will also, in this run, try and get it so that I can get my favourite ending. So I'm going to try and get all the umbilical pieces, but whether I do is another question, because I can't always remember where they are. I'm going to use all of these. I'm going to heal myself for no reason. Use multiple, we'll use a 5, and yes, okay, so fortify weapons. I only can do +1 at the moment, but that's okay, so it's a bit better. I don't think I need to repair it. Don't need to repair it, and we'll just do some leveling up.
Welcome, what...
Let's channel
Very
those.
well, let me step. I'm just going to get my endurance and vitality a little higher first, and then I'll pump some into strength and skill, so that we can use some other weapons if we want to. But really,
I could just use this weapon till the end of the game. It's solid. It's crazy they give you this as like one of the first weapons. Compared to the threaded cane. Whoever selects the threaded cane as their opening weapon, by choice, after knowing about the other weapons, is a fool. I understand people go for the axe because, you know, big strength thing, and there's also a good spin on that. Hi Jade, how are you doing? Where did we land? Let's have a little look. Do I have oil? I have 2 oil urns. You know what, guys? I think we're going to try and do Cleric Beast and then clear this area. You haven't played this game in many years. No, neither have I. But you just finished Batman Arkham Asylum. It was amazing. Yeah, I really like Arkham Asylum. Oh, what? Where did you... Oh, you came from inside the house. That's really silly. Are you gonna... Did you spot me? They didn't spot me. They didn't spot me, that's okay. But yeah, I really enjoy Arkham Asylum. A lot of people really like Arkham City. I didn't get into it. I thought it lost some of its charm, but each their own. Yeah, a lot of people did. I don't know. I think it's got a lot of really good bits in City. I think the issue was I played the game too much. Like I wanted to collect everything, so I basically ruined the game for myself. Right. Great looking city. Let's move forwards and meet the first boss in the game. Everyone's favourite. Here's some oil for you. And some fire. And some fire. Oh, maybe not. Crystal. Back away from me. Oh god. Where am I trapped now? Triangle to heal, there we go. What do you know what I made a mistake there? I was locking onto him. Should have been locked onto him right through my Molotov, but you know, live and learn. Back away, heal. This has been a bit messier than I would have liked it to be. Dead. That's him dead. Okay, that was fine. It wasn't well done, but you know, killed him. We got some extra insight. He's dead. Perfect. Some quicksilver bullets and a new lantern. You just rush the main quest and then move on to the next game. I can't do it. I've got this real. I think it's a sickness at this point. And I'm always chasing a platinum. To be honest, I need to take time out and actually just play like Switch games to try and break that focus for me. But I cannot do it. Yeah, we got one boss done. Right, we're gonna then clear out down here. I also need to go back and speak to the clinic at some point. Yoskers, but I'm not going to do it until I reach the cathedral ward, so I don't accidentally send them back to the clinic and I don't want them to go that way. Because I will do it. I've got quite a few echoes to be walking around with at the moment, actually, haven't I? We'll be alright. Nothing for you, Mr. Beastman. Nothing for you. There's quite a few of these guys around here as well, actually. Is this my least favourite? Is my brightness too high? What, because I can see them? It might be. Admittedly, my screen is a lot darker than it is on the stream. I don't know what happens there. But it was the same for the Souls games. And I will say, in this beginning area, I know it pretty well. So I sort of know where the things are in this first section. Once we get past Father Gascoigne, I'm probably going to get jumped constantly. But I'll also have a little look between streams to check where my brightness is, because I do want to play it a bit darker and a bit moodier. And if I'm being honest, running with a torch is probably better in some places. I mean, they took like 45 seconds. How long are your loading times? They're not great. They're not as bad as they were on the PS4. I've been chased by beast man, I am. I can't believe my first playthrough I didn't use the parrying thing at any point. I just never parried. This space, though, is giving me... now I've played all of the Dark Souls games. This place reminds me a lot of that area in Blighttown, Dark Souls 1, with all the little poison archer, like poison dart guys. Just keep expecting them to start shooting at me as I make my way around. Nope, no crow in there. I feel like there's a crow hidden in a barrel around here somewhere. There it is. And down there is where all the corpses were that I was throwing the Molotovs at. I say where I wasted my Molotovs, but at the end of the day I had enough to deal with the cleric beast anyway. Oh, hello. An oil urn. Those would have been useful. How confident am I feeling? Confident. Another bloodstone shard. Now we'll climb up again. And we'll go grab the stuff that we knocked down. My experience of parrying in this is being absolutely useless for the most part, and then randomly becoming a parry god for about 2 minutes before forgetting again. That's fair. I genuinely think part of the improvement, so like I genuinely didn't parry through my first playthrough, is playing Sekiro. I've got a bit more of an idea that I'm meant to be playing in that mindset. Sekiro saving me again. Oh, you're meant to be dead, rat boy. Almost killed me. He almost got me. I thought we dropped something down there. You remember panic parrying often working in this game. I think there are a lot of really big windows, which is nice. Do I deal with these rats now? Or will they chase me down if I go down as well? I feel like this is a trap, but I'm going to do it anyway. There's a madness knowledge. Oh, hello. No, you're just a ragdolled corpse spooking me. Your real patch, but somehow you got the parrying right for Lagares. It was so satisfying. I can't wait to start trying to parry bosses, because that's something I never did. I never did a boss parry at any point. I don't even know. I had no right to beat this game. I'll be honest. Not utilising one of its like main mechanics, but... Oh, that's alright, dude. He was going crazy. Look at him just running in a corner. And we got it. Another bloodstone shard. I think this area is basically cleaned out. So what we will do is go right then right again. We're going to go to Pig Tunnel. Everyone's favourite. Pig Tunnel. And deal with the crows first. I'm just going to drop down over this way because I don't really want to deal with them. There are crows waiting for me to come this way as well. These guys with their little hats. Oh, there's nothing down here. I thought there was something down here. Is it the next one? There's something down here. Why are you barking? You're a crow. Oh, there's no other tunnel. I thought there was something down one of these tunnels. Must have misremembered. I mean, it's been long enough. Or is it down here I'm thinking of? I think I'm thinking of down there, and I'm pretty sure they will start coming at me. Because there's a guy pretending. Some shard. Are you not dead? No, wasn't dead. Is the game loud, is it? It shouldn't be. I might just be far away from the mic today, and I might have turned it down. Let me know if that's better, not better, and I can touch it around. That should be probably about where we want it to be. No, you're meant to be dead. You're meant to be dead. And now you're dead. Thank you. More crows. Come on, crows. Were you on a different... I think he was on a different beam that I wasn't looking at. Was that both of them down? Nope, they're both down now. So there's Pig Tunnel. Do we... Yes. If I go up there, I'm going to be attacked by the fireball. So let's... And... Pig butt. In we go. Got Pig Butt done. Soul Hunter badge. You got yourself a ViewSonic IPS monitor. The colours are amazing. Blacks are great in response time. Lag inputs are very good as well. GC compatible too. Love it so much. Started playing a bunch of games. I mean, that's good because I mean, I know when we last talked, you were struggling to find a game you wanted to play. So hopefully, this is going to sort of reignite that at least. Where are we going? So up here, there is a ball. On this bridge, you'll see that he's going to get knocked. And if I'd climbed up the other ladder, it would have come for me. So this is probably the right way to go. I've got no idea I'm here. I think he's basically dead. Let's shoot him. Yeah. We'll humiliate him that way. And hopefully there's stuff for me... Oh no, how did you survive? You're stood right in the path of the ball. Oh, at least his mates gave me stuff. Blood vial. Blood vial. Quicksilver bullets. And now we have an elevator. Perfect, so this is going to be the shortcut to Papa G for us. So up there is the little stairway that leads up to the house with the man in the wheelchair. And they're gone. Right, let's get some more blood vials. Blood vial. I'm still waiting for this to come out in 60 frames. Just give us a remaster of this, please, because I will play it every day. I think we'll go back and do some leveling up.
Yeah, but the great and...
He's telling us about the cathedral wall again.
What is what I do?
Because we're going to go off and we're going to deal with Father Gascoigne, who, I'll be honest, I'm not great at fighting. Not great with Father Gascoigne. Father Gascoigne beats me up a little. So we come back here to do this, and I can't even find the doll. Is she in here? Let's level up the weapon first if we can. We can. It's a +2 now. Lovely stuff. You beat Father Gascoigne first try on your first playthrough. Fair play, because I'll be honest, I wouldn't be shocked if we're here for a little while. Oh, hello, there you are.
Well, what is it?
I would like to channel my blood echoes. Got them both at 15. We will... I can't remember what the soft caps and the caps are for these, but I'm going to go for 15 on these for now. Then I'm going to push a little bit into these two. And then we will go on from there. I don't really want to spend any of the insights. I just want to say hello to the messenger store, but there are no messengers there. We also don't really need to buy anything at the moment. But what I will do is, in here I will put on, where is it? The tiny music box. You eventually have to cheese in from the roof a little bit. Cool, we got here. I'm definitely going to use the tiny music box in this fight. So, obviously, you probably remember, but I spoke to that little girl who was like, "Oh, my mum, she went missing. She was trying to find my dad who went missing." And she gave me this music box to give to the mum. She is Gascoigne's daughter. She's given you this music box, which you can use in the fight. So what you do is you play the music. Oh, we don't want to be on this one. We want to be at the other. Oh, you can't teleport between bonfires. You have to travel back to the Hunter's Dream to do it from there. That's frustrating. Yeah, it's not a bad loading time, to be honest. It could be a lot worse. On base PS4, yeah, it was long on base PS4. The biggest, so I'm playing Dark Souls 3 off stream, and at Firelink Shrine there, the way that they do it is obviously they get you in really quickly, but then they put the fog walls around Firelink so you can't walk out of Firelink because they haven't loaded the rest of the world in, which is a little frustrating, but it's fine. Yeah, tiny music box. So, Father Gascoigne is a hunter, like me. But he's gone mad. Turning into more of a base animal rather than the hunter. He's given himself to the moon and to the blood more than he should have. But the music box will remind him of his daughter. And then hopefully we'll find his wife. Because we're looking for a blood-red brooch. I'm going to have to run across this bridge. Let's just try and trigger it. Why is that ball not being triggered? Oh, it is now. That was completely worthless. It didn't kill anything for me. It was just a pain. So there's the guy with the fire and another one of those brick trolls. Brick troll come first. Come on. Oh, We're at the wrong level to get him, but he's also at the wrong level to hit me. There we go. Cool. Past those two. Now I think there are 2 or 3 beastmen to our right. 2. I can't remember if you can be sneaky here. Another bloodstone shard. So these are just used for upgrading the weapons you're using. But here we are. Papa G, Papa Quack, Father G, Daddy G, Big, Daddy Beastman, Father Gascoigne. So he's running with the axe and the blunderbuss. So we could have literally come here, same as him. Giving into the frenzy of the night.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Thank you for the luck. We'll see if it works out for me. So, if I play... I can't remember. I'm trying to just play the music box. So as you... When I hit it, like, get the music box, he does a little, like, oh, life is hard. I miss my daughter. If you go quick enough, I think you can get behind him and visceral him. Don't give me an ability to... Has he turned into a beast already? Come on! That wasn't even 50%! Does this work on him as a beast? Hey, Garrus! Oh, god damn! It does work on him as a beast. Good. Health. No. Roll away. Well, not roll. Dash away. Sprint away. Do you enjoy your music box? No. Enjoy your music box. It's not bothering him. He doesn't seem to care. Probably should be parrying him, you're right. Oh, no, I'm dead. I was just dashing. I shouldn't be parrying. Yeah. The music box aggroes him early, you believe. That's good to know. I mean, that was some messy play. Messy play by me. But I was just trying out the music box. I probably will use it twice maybe in the next fight. I think that's probably the plan. Right, it shouldn't be too hard to get back to him at least. Oh, I've just remembered I'm going to have to... I was like, I'll just run past these 2 brick trolls, but... Yeah, I thought it would work better on him when he was transformed, but he didn't seem to do much. No. It was all going so well. And I've now forgotten how to parry. Let's just fully heal. But yes, I can't remember if I said hello, Karis, but hello, Karis. Nice to see you back. You've made it out of work, so well done. For those of you who came thinking you were going to be seeing Karis play Code Vein tonight, and obviously we changed what we were doing last second, she will be playing it, I think, Saturday this week instead. But let's be honest, we all love Bloodborne, so you can't be too disappointed. Yeah, it did allow some... I think I'd rather go this way and deal with Pig first. Let's just run past and go down the Pig way and set the boulder off. Excuse me, Piggy. And... punch his butts. What do you drop this time for us? Blood vials. If I beat him this time, we will see this pig once more. So we will see this pig once more after I beat Father Gascoigne. If I beat Father Gascoigne. I say that. It's unlikely, as I'm planning to run till 9. Oh, you didn't get hit at all that time. Well, that was weird. I didn't visceral attack him even though he was down. Not very peculiar. Oh well. Not the end of the world. I think I can just ignore these guys as well. I can. Perfect. Oh, wrong button. Stop with your blunderbuss. Mistime that. You know what? Heal. Come on, you. Just cannot work out the parry time on this guy at all. You know what? We're gonna get another one of these for you. Ah, you. Prey slaughtered. We now have the tomb key. And another lamp to light. All worked out. So I did use the music box in there to get that visceral on him, but it was worth it. So down here, this is the mother of the little girl. He killed his own wife in his beast form, so she is now dead. Yeah, so I knew roughly when he was going to transform, so I tried to do it to drop him down low enough for it, and it worked out. So we're not going to give this back to the little girl anyway. And now we've got a blood red gem, which we can put in our weapon. I don't know if we can do it yet. So, just to continue my running theme of me attacking NPCs that I shouldn't be attacking, we're about to meet the first NPC I ever killed in Bloodborne. Because she spooked me, and I didn't understand what she was. And I don't think I will be the only person who killed her. I hope I'm not the only person who killed her. But she looked like a monster. I know. Shouldn't be judging. Should not be judging, but here we are. So now I can put gems in my weapons. And up here, we are entering the Cathedral Ward, which I think he spent quite a lot of time around this area. Like, this comes back. It's not a hub, but it is a hub because this is where the NPCs can go and you can interact with the NPCs there. Because in the Hunter's Dream, it's only the doll and Gehrman that are there. You can see her in the corner. That woman's face that just appeared in the corner. I thought she was evil. I was like, you're a monster. What are you doing in this lovely cathedral? And murdered her promptly. But she's not.
Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good. But these hunts are waiting for it to end.
So she just sort of tells you, we'll get through all this. She basically says that people can come and stay here if they need to. This is a place of sanctuary. It's all good. Bring people along. It's a nice place. Honest. And we're going to return to the Hunter's Dream. We're going to go and speak to 2 NPCs after we level up. And then we're going to push on. And I'm making far better time than I thought I would be. Actually, we're not going to do that. I want to level up my weapon first and see if how much I can put into that. He just tells you stories. 4-5 weapon. Oh, I don't have enough, do I not? Why can't I go up higher than 2? Is it because it was damaged? No. Oh no. Cool, that's got. We'll put that in there. 4-5 weapon. What am I missing? Oh, requires 8 bloodstone shards. I've got. No. I don't understand what I'm missing. Oh well. I thought I'd be able to go higher by now, but no. How peculiar. I'll work it out later. It's not the end of the world. It's probably something I'm doing that's stupid.
Welcome. What is?
Oh, chance of blood echoes. Let's knock everything up to 15. Or as close to it. Bye. Alright. We're going to go to the first floor sick room first. So technically 3 NPCs we're talking to. We're going to go speak to Yosef, is it? I can't remember what her name is now. Or their name, or whatever it is. As we will find out, because I will be going into the back door of this place at some point in the future. So we can have a little look at Yosef's clinic. So if I knock.
Oh, well, splendid. You're soon up then.
So if you find any hivers, tell them to seek out the clinic.
Hippocratic oath. If they are yet human, I will look after this sickness. This time the night. Well.
So she's telling you to come this way, and she will give you. She will look after them. Don't worry, she's a good doctor. The fact that she keeps giving you random blood essence vials has nothing to do with her. I probably should have just stayed there and ran. What's going to be the best way? Let's go to the Great Bridge. I think that's it. We're going to talk to the little girl next. And then we will talk to the woman. And then we will kill the pig. But I can't remember if I have to reset the world, potentially, before I go kill the pig. Potentially. I can't remember. Again, this is running off of information that's a year old. We'll try to parry again. 2 parries and we got there. And I will take those pebbles and I will take those shining coins. This probably wasn't the best way because I have to run past the dogs. And no, I don't. I can go this way. Oh, no. Right, we'll talk to the girl afterwards. We'll talk to the old woman, who's very grumpy. Come on, alright, let's get you, and then we'll go to the grumpy woman. So I can tell her to go to the clinic, where we get a blood vial, or go to the chapel, where we can speak to her. So I'm going to send her to the chapel. And tell her it's safe, even though, you know, she's not the nicest person in the world, but just because she's old and grumpy, does it mean she deserves to die? Maybe. But not on our watch. She doesn't say, welcome bad hunter, does she? She says, welcome good hunter. So we will try and do our best. Bullets. What's going to be the best way to go here? And if we go up the ladders, we can get to it that way. And then I will reset the world just to make sure that's, you know, because I can't remember you have to or not, but I want to sort of continue the story of the Gehrman family. Oh, I forgot to sneak up on him. Oh, you don't move the same way as the others, do you? So we'll just stab you in the ass. That's your punishment for attacking me. You could have just let me walk past, but instead you attacked me, so you get stabbed in the butt. Up we go. And yes, hello.
Hello.
Did you still can't find my mum?
Oh, okay, but maybe Mum and Dad are stuck waiting for me to come and find what you think.
I'm going to tell her to go to the chapel.
Yes, okay, thank you.
So I didn't tell her that her mum is dead. But now what we'll do is a quick thing. We're going to exit game just to reset the world, and then we will come back in and she should be gone. Should be gone. We'll see. And if she's gone, we're going to go down and fight a pig. Come on. Flying. Continue. Yeah, going all right. And then we'll start getting some good fashion sets. Working out what we want to dress as. So the light's gone. There's no response. She's headed off to the cathedral ward. So we will go and... Because if I was a little girl, which way would I go? I would go straight out my window, down the ladder, because there's scary people on the street. Down the other ladder. Down this ladder. Run when all these crows came at me. See some scary people on the ground. Try and avoid them too. And run down a little corridor to find the big bad pig. But this pig is a big boy. looking for a hunter. No, we're not gonna eviscerate him. We're just gonna kill him. And no, it's not there, is it? There you go. The red messenger ribbon. So the idea, I think, is that the little girl came down this way and trying to get to the chapel was unsuccessful and was killed by the pig. So it's pretty rough, but you know what? Her mum had just been killed by her dad, who'd gone crazy because of the hunt. There wasn't really anywhere for her to go. She did say that she loved me almost as much as her grandmother. I'm not sure who her grandmother is in all this. I mean, I assume the parents of one of her parents, but I don't know who the grandmother is. I'll pretend she's the old woman we've just told to come back to the cathedral. So if I just run. It'd be nice if I could walk between these things, but you can't have everything. This game is immaculate, but fast travel does not seem to be one of the things it has. I can't remember if you get it later. I don't think you do get it later. I think this is what you're stuck with, but it's not too bad. It's not too... At least you can fast travel from the central point from the Hunter's Dream. We're back here. Hello. So that old girl you told her about this place, right? She went off from the excavation, but still rather see her alive anyway. Triumph! So we got a gesture from it, so you do have to collect gestures. And here she is. Here's the old woman.
Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, Hines. This whole mess that Yarnham's in, it's all your fault. Our blood's ruined. Don't come.
It wouldn't be an old woman if she wasn't annoyed by foreigners coming in here, taking her hunt. We're not gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream. Right, can't go that way yet. We've got two ways out of here. We got the way up here. Don't know, is there gonna be a sack man waiting for me? No, you're not a sack man. Sack man, if there is one, it's going to be around the corner. We don't want the sack man to get me. Well, because he'll take me to jail. And I do not like jail. Jail is bad, especially at the level I'm at. So he's not going to, which is good. We will, however, just go up here. Not that we can do anything up here, but... That was a terrible attempt. I'm too pretty to go to jail. I'll never be the same. I might change for the better. Who knows? Who knows? We will, however, just check out. Here is the wooden shield. Dead on this person because the shields don't work. And this is closed, so we can't go through here anyway. Little pram. I will take that as a compliment, though. Thank you. I thought there was a crow somewhere. Right. So we're not going to go in there. We're going to go out through the other door. Where there are more... There are 2 or 3 of these guys, but... I think I can kill them if I go quick enough. Yeah. We'll deal with him as well, just because I don't like him. And we will actually go up the stairs first. Take the blood vial. I will just blood vial myself. Also going to grab this quickly, because it's safe to do so. Now that is the worst creature in all of Bloodborne. The amygdala, or the amygdala, however you want to pronounce it. But my least favourite boss, because it beats me. I just cannot seem to get the rhythm on it. I don't really want to fight you, dude. I don't think you'll leave me much choice but to, so we... Oh, as I say that, he turns. Because these guys hit hard. And there's someone else coming in and I can hear them. And I'm trapped on a little mechanical device. So we'll just have to... There we go. Punch our way out of it. Another bloodstone shard. That, I think, just closes this gate, which, I mean, if I ran up it quick enough, I can stop him from walking up and down. Right. Lovely moon. Why did it not let me do the visceral then? How very strange again. Heal. Again, no visceral. What the hell is going on? There we go, it allowed it that time. Lovely. He's not dead though. He's a slightly bigger boy. I just whiffed that. Right. It's all good. It's all good. It was all part of the plan. It was all part of the plan. Right, is there something behind that? No. Goodbye. Bird boy. I think this is the first time we get this game's version of crystal lizards as well. They're coming up. I don't know what you call them in this, actually. The monocular, so we can see things far away. It's basically a little telescope. I do think that was just part of the corpse. I don't like you. There he is. Do you see him running in the distance then? I should have just ignored this guy and gone after him. What we will do is kill him, then we'll reset the world and just get back. Nice. Pick that up. Hey, how you doing? I assume it's Jamie. Unless it is Jamie Coe. And I have got it wrong. Right, let's quickly reset the area. So if I reset this, as I said, I think that the way this works is that things that you've killed don't come back, but things like, they're not crystal lizards. I don't know what they're called. Abominations, I'm going to call them. Come back. So I've just started this, so yeah, this is one of my favourite games. This is my favourite Souls game, that's for sure. Now, I've just beaten Gascoigne. So I've done Cleric Beast and Gascoigne. There it is. See, this is the weird thing. I don't know what it's called, though. It's like an amalgamation of little skull faces. But yeah, I've just beaten Gascoigne, beaten the Cleric Beast. I've gone and got the little girl's ribbon, which I can attach to my messengers now, I think. And we are here, so... Skidders. Fair enough, that makes sense. They do sort of skid around. And here we find the fabled door that leads to nowhere! It doesn't open. I don't think anyone knows what it does, as far as I'm aware. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, I don't think anyone knows where that leads to. If I'm being honest, I think it's one of those unknown mysteries of Bloodborne. Maybe it's a release date of... Behind it, it just says when they're going to give us the remastered version. Who knows? Who knows what's going to be behind that door? It could very well be anything. Ah, stretch. I will actually take that because I haven't done it today. Haven't stretched today. No, I've been sat in this chair pretty much all day, so thank you. Right. Well, I will go up here just to show what's up here as well. So up here is a locked door. Lovely stuff. We need an emblem that costs 10,000 blood echoes, which we're actually quite close to. But I think there's a way to get in there without spending a penny. And as I am a cheapskate, I will try and not spend a penny. I got further than I expected to get today. I thought, oh, we'll do about a 2.5 hour stream and we'll probably get through Gascoigne. I think there's a good chance we get to Bloodstarved Beast today. I think there's a good chance. Oh, I thought Bob was going to kill itself then with the fire. So what is this? Is this your favourite of all games ever? Or is it just your favourite Souls game? Or just... You know what, you think this is pretty much as perfect a game as they can get. I mean, it's got its faults. Every game has its faults, but there is something special about the sort of feeling of this game. I don't know. I just think it's got a brilliant atmosphere. Also, the lore is brilliant in this. If you do go back and read everything, which I haven't because there is just too much. So I'm quite happy to be told what certain things mean, what they are. This is potentially the worst bit in the early game. You go, oh, there's just a guy with a gun. He just sends his 3 fucking dogs after you. Although only one has come out. There's his other one. I thought he had 3 dogs. Much like the Game of the Year discussions, I also find there's a gap between the objective best game and what you say your favourite game is. It's all just vibes. Yeah, I think that's fair. It's like, whenever I go, what's my favourite game, I often think of like Mass Effect 2 often comes into the conversation. I think it's got its faults, but I think it was just something about the time that I played it. It's probably why this one is my favourite Souls game. First Souls game, you know, it's... The first one I got the platinum for. I remember it absolutely beating me for ages and then coming back to it and it just making sense. So, yeah. And here's everyone's favourite boy.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you?
I am a beast hunter.
I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. Protégé of Master Ligarius. Hunter of... So... What say you? Why not co-op?
I will help him. Cooperate. Cooperate.
Very good. Take this.
I'm pretty sure he's... So he's not...
Beast hunting.
He is a beast hunter, but I think he's more a vampire hunter? I might be wrong.
The healing... Well, I'm a simple hunter, but I have heard that that counselors of the... If you seek blood healing...
Okay.
Bergenworth is an old... And the tomb of the gods carved out below... Well... Once a group, this led to the founding of the, in this sense, but to, and cool. It's up at
Goodbye. Thank you. And to continue the journey of my first run, I also hit him. You'd have thought after I killed that the lady in the church, but killing the lady in the church didn't really make any difference. I didn't really think it did anything. And after I attacked Eileen the Crow, you'd have thought I'd be a little more cautious when it came to killing people, but I wasn't. I did not learn from my mistakes. And this is what that lever opened. So, torch. And for some reason, I think down here we find a werewolf? Some sort of beast down here. This feels like you're going into... it's like Dark Souls 3. So I was just trying to show there, like, the fire is why he was being cagey there. They don't like fire. That's why he didn't sprint at me as hard as he normally does. Because I had a torch on. Right. I was trying to work out if I had to jump to that. I don't have to jump to that! I can just climb up the stairs. Antidote. What else is in this place? I don't really remember. We're going to return to the Hunter's Dream. I'm going to see if I can level up my weapon, because I can't work out why I wasn't allowed to. But maybe I was just being dumb. Because that could easily be the case, is that I was just being dumb. +3, that's cool. So I need twin bloodstone shards now. Oh, I didn't have enough. That's what it was. I was reading it the wrong way round. I needed 8, I had 2. So that was what it was. I was just being dumb. And we will put in that one, definitely. Brilliant. We will level up again.
Welcome. What is it?
Charm Blood Echoes. Hit you to 15, and Vitality, I think we'll then hit these to 20, and then we'll knock everything up to 20, and after that we'll work out what we're going to do and what we're going to level a little heavier in. Just sort of get everything up to an equal marking. And then we're off to Old Yarnham. I can't really remember this place. So as I said at the beginning of the stream, I've played this 3 times. 1 time to get the platinum, so a few times for the platinum. But I haven't touched this in about 18 months. So that first section is well and truly ingrained in my mind. This section, less so. But we'll be fine. We'll be good. Pungent blood cocktails. At least we got some of those ready for the boss fight in this area. Because I know who the boss is in this area. It is definitely the blood-starved beast. So, inspect. The town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. But because I'm an absolute G, look at those glasses. I'm just coming in. Fuck that guy. So there's a skidder running off down that way.
You there, Hunter? Didn't you see the warning?
He's just up there between my little hat spikes.
Old Yarnham, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. Turn back, for the hunter will face the hunt.
So he's just threatening to kill me. But we don't take kindly to threats, do we, Count Disc? No, we do not. So we are going to... I'm going to hopefully... Hello. Sneaking up on me. I'm going to be cheeky with how I deal with him. It may work, it may not work. If it doesn't work, we'll just go through the area cautiously. But in reality, I think it will. I think it will. Lots of bloodstone shards now. So I'm just going to deal with him. When we walk down to this section, I think he starts getting aggy again.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless.
Oh.
I've got you blood, as the best hunters are.
Oh, I can't remember. But it's down those stairs. That's where I go. So, he's justified his gun. Whoosh. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to do that to me, dude. Luckily, he won't follow me. Let's get my gun out. We got my gun out. Climb the ladder. So we'll see if this works. We'll see if this works. I have done it before. It has worked in the past. Because he's a bit of an asshole to fight, I'll be honest. get to the top of the stairs. He's dead now. I think. There we go. Their souls have come to me. The echoes, sorry. Whoa. Cheesed him. Yes. But a cheese, it works. If it works, it works. I'm here to help people with Bloodborne. Every other one of my gameplay playthroughs, do not take any advice I give you, because I don't know what I'm doing. You've never fought him normally. I have fought him twice normally. I've beaten him once, and the other time was an absolute bloodbath, I'm pretty sure. So I restart it because you get his items. That's something I really like with Dark Souls 3. If, for any reason, something falls off and dies, you just get the items. The items just come to you. Because I know I had a lot of problems with Dark Souls 1 with certain NPCs were coming in. They were falling off the edge of platforms in the Tomb of Giants. And it was just like, oh man. Now I'm never going to get that. Dark Souls 3's just give it to you, which is lovely. Got fire. We'll go up to the... We will clear this area out, I think. I don't know if I really need to, but it's nice to get little echoes. Nice to get more echoes. That's not who I was trying to hit, it was this person, but it locked onto the other enemy, and I will take that as a win. This is completely unnecessary coming here, really, now, I think. And little crouchy guy at the end. Was just minding his own business, but we'll take him as well because we are a hunter. I'm not gonna. I don't think I need to go in there. I don't want. If I go in here, the thing is going to break out. So yeah. This is a horrible place to come if you go down normally, because you walk down this way, out that door. You start getting chased by these guys, then that thing breaks out a wall and beats you up. It's just not worth the time. Oh. I forgot about the puddle of crows. I tell a lie. I said that rats are the most embarrassing thing to die to. They're not. Crows are the most embarrassing thing to die to. And it's so easy to die to them. So if you don't deal with that guy, you have to run through here with him firing his gun, exploding these pots, setting you on fire. It's just not a good time. Not a good time. Oh. Oh, I don't have... Went to parry, but remembered I just had my torch on me, which is absolutely worthless for that. And that's where we went down. I'm not going to slide down there again, because as we saw, I got stabbed by another hunter. We're meant to be friends, meant to be pals, and he just did not want it to be. Oh my god, that was some horrible camera work. I almost died. I almost just ran off the edge to my death. Oh, that was the most tense I felt this entire game. Right, what we will do though, we will... What's that noise? Is that coming from in there? Yeah, it's coming from in there, okay. close enough. It's so much slower, isn't it, on there? I do not like this guy either. Right, silly hunter. This is my world. So, bone marrow ash. I don't really remember what that does, actually. What does that do? Additional medium that strengthens quicksilver bullets. Okay. Ah, that's really good when you've got the little flame flare. Put my teeth back in my oversized mouth. Flamethrower. No, we don't want to go this way. We don't want to go this way. So you can go in that way, or we can go in through the back door. Go in through the back door. Ash. Sure there's something. That's what I'm looking for. Just set fire down there, kill a few things. We're going to collect some stuff up here and probably, knowing me, fall to my death. So there's no jump button in here, is there? There is. It's just double tapping circle. Another messenger headband. How do I get down now? So I've come up this way. Roll onto here. I think this is the way I want to go. Is that going to kill me, that drop? Do you reckon that's going to kill me? One way to find out. No, it's not. Good. So, these guys don't like the fire, but they're more ballsy than their friends because they're wearing a bit of cloth, you know? And fire can't go through cloth. It's not a ghost. Oh, I've just wasted a fire thing. I'm going to take this off. So, I really don't want to be using them on these guys. Change to pebbles there. That's okay. Actually, we'll go into my inventory and take that off now. We got through that bit. Do I need to go back this way? I can go back this way and just get some souls. I don't think there's anything worthwhile me getting that way, so I'm just gonna pick up the thing off here. Ritual blood. Now, ritual blood, what do you do? You're probably a key item, aren't you? Material used in a holy chalice ritual. So I think is this a chalice dungeon item? I can't remember. At this point, I'm completely blind. I cannot remember anything. So take any Sherpas around. God damn crows, man. Another bloodstone shards. Nice. We'll be able to do some upgrades. Not to this anymore, because we now need those twin bloodstone shards. But if I get that... I can't remember where it is, that flamethrower. I'll probably upgrade that a little bit. I feel like this is a trap. But it wasn't, so I feel less certain now. Interesting. I was adamant that was a trap. Is this going to take me out by where I fought the hunter? Trying to run through everything in my mind. Or is it just the next section? This is where I fought the hunter. Yeah, so that was the area that I fought the hunter in. So that is now a shortcut. So I don't have to go through that chapel section again. That's some good speedy sliding. The real question though is, where do I go? And it's down here. Oh, there's some things hiding in the shadows, aren't there? And now, if I remember correctly, there is going to be... That's a little skittery thing. Lovely. Some shards. Probably should go back up to the top in a second and work down that other area. There's a couple of werewolves around here. There's one there. I think there's another one further down. Yeah. I can't remember if there's one over in that direction as well. There's one that bursts out a door. There's a lot of werewolves in this area. And we've already seen I'm not very good at dealing with them. Come on. We just want... Really, I wanted one at a time, but... No. My plan has failed. Oh god. I'm just trapped in this corner now. Just hit your way out and heal. Yeah, I can't work out how to parry these guys. Oh well, just beat them to death then. That's the obvious answer. If you can't work out how to parry something, just smack it till it dies. Is this a dead end down here? I believe it is. It does not open from this side. Okay. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the run. Now, there's a bridge here, so I do feel like I should be going back and clearing that other area out, but that's fine. So there's a werewolf down here, I think, and there's also one that comes out that door. I think the werewolf down here is on the wall. Do you see him? Yes, we do. So I walk a little further. He drops down, thinking, "Ho-ho." Idiot doesn't know I'm coming. Idiot does know you're coming. Thought he had the upper hand on me. Now, blood beast pellets, what do you do? Are you the ones that make... Yes, short-lived beasting, which makes you slightly stronger and frenzied for a while. So, if I run here the other way... Got him. Never stood a chance. Now you can get in the back way in here. And we will try and do that in a second, I think. Can't remember if it's important to do it before I take on the boss of the area, but I doubt it will be. 2 people in this area? No, just the one. This is all muscle memory at this point. Open that. Other side, I think. No. So now I've opened that. I think I need to open that first. He says. I think there's an area I've missed as well. there is an area I've missed near where I fought that hunter. Cold blood dew. And this is where... Hello, big three friends. So I got him. And now is some more terrible, terrible parkour for this area. So I can't remember from here. Look, I go this way. Oh, it's trying to remember everything. Bring this out. I think I get the hunter's torch from back here as well. Is that the hunter's torch? That is the hunter's torch. But where do I go from here? I try and jump across to there. Onto that, then drop down into here, and this is where I open the gate. Right, that was where I was thinking I needed to go, but there is another spot I need to check out right by where I fought the hunter. So I'm going to quickly run back, do that bit, and then we'll come back here. Because rather than me resetting, hunter marking, all that sort of thing, I don't really want to bring all the enemies back. I just want to clear it out. So down that way is the way to the boss. We will be going that way in a second. But let's go and clear that area out and then try and take on the blood-starved beast. And probably call it after I beat the blood-starved beast. If I beat the blood-starved beast. But I've got enough pungent blood cocktails that I feel like I should be able to do it. Because it's a bit, again, a bit of a cheese. Basically, the pungent blood cocktail, it makes beasts focus on it. It's like the alluring skull in Dark Souls. Because obviously in Dark Souls it normally works for dogs, the alluring skulls. It works for the pig in the first one. Blood-starved beast is your first massive roadblock. I get that entirely. He's not a good guy. That was a fortunate fall. I'm surprised I didn't die, but I can't remember if there was something up there that I wanted to grab, but that's okay. Right. Fire. You can hear them stomping around, but there's a ton of these bastards in this area. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this fight, I'll be honest. I'm going to try it with the pungent blood cocktails, and I feel like that's going to make it a bit simpler. They're all coming downstairs to fight me. I like that they're taking it in turns, like they're waiting in a queue. Very polite. These guys are clearly British. British beasts. Up we go. I'm really coming up here because there's an armor set, which I think is, memory serves me right, some sort of burnt armor set, like the burnt Yarnham hunter or something along those lines. But I could be very wrong. Let's see. The Charred Hunter's outfit, which just basically gives me better fire resistance. It looks like this. So if I stick it on, you probably won't even see a real difference in what it looks like. But like, you can see physical defense is better on this one, but it's much of a muchness. but it's just slightly different. It's just cleaner, really, is the only thing I would say. Less blood on it. I just instinctively held the button to put my shield up then. And it did fucking nothing. And now I think we are right back at the beginning. Oh no, this is where the crows were, so we're right back where the hunter was. So I didn't really need to come back this way. I just thought there might be something for me. Slide! Cha-cha, real smooth. And we're going. We're going. I'm looking forward to this. Looking forward to it. Actually, what I might do is I might stick the stuff on here. So I'm going to put on the mature blood cocktail, the pungent blood cocktail. I'm going to put on the blood beast pellet as well. I feel like it's weak to fire. So we're going to put some of that on as well. We're going to try and wreck its fucking day. I thought that was moving then. It wasn't. It was just ragdolling. Let's put the fire on. Right, there's two ways to go. You can go that way or that way. This way I find is better. Otherwise you're going to get ganked. Him pretending to hide in the mist. If I'd thought about it, I got behind him and smashed him up. But yeah, there's another doggy boy. Oh, I'm being poisoned and I'm dead! Fuck me. Fuck me. Got too cocky. On the plus side, we do have a shortcut to get back down there. So it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. And we're not being shot the whole way there. Right. Let's go back. I think the best way to go there is this way. Oh, did I not grab that last time? No, I did not. But that's good. I've got to come back and grab it now. Here, here, here. I don't know if I'm meant to jump there, but I feel better jumping to it. Now, there should be someone on the stairs. There's also... I got jumped by that werewolf before he came out the door. At the bottom of this, he'll be indoors waiting for me on the other side. But obviously... Oh, no, he won't. He's already broken through the door, technically. Okay. Here he is. Right, he's gone. I imagine they're going to give the bloody souls to not the person here. They're going to give it to the thing that killed me, which is annoying. Oh no, they give it to this. Hooray! So I got all my echoes back. And I'm not going to bother with the dog that beat me up because he made me sad. He was a bad doggo. There's another skittery thing. I think that's a trap one. I think he's trying to make me run somewhere that's going to kill me. It's funny how those, like, even in Dark Souls, like the little crystal lizards are just there to fuck you up. So I think you can spend insight to bring someone in with you by using that. Who is it? Alfred, who we've met. Alfred can come and help us fight. But we ain't going to do that. Gonna fire up first. one more, we're just going to throw it here, see if that works. And a little bit of it. And now he's being a right dick. Go deal with that instead of me. No? Oh, this is the poison builder. Oh, dick, you dick, you dick! Dick, dick, dick. What are you doing clipping, you dick? Oh, did I die to poisoning? I did! Oh well, right. Antidotes. Fire doesn't seem to do that much to it. With a fire paper. We can get back there quickly. Right. Off you come. You didn't do much, really. Let's try it again. Don't know how many attempts I have in me today, just because I know I've got to be up at stupid o'clock tomorrow, because I've got to travel into work, which is a nice 2-hour journey for me. So I'm going to see what I can do, but I think beating him would be a nice place to end the run today. So we're going to keep trying. Me. Stay very, very quiet. These days, lovely stuff. More blood vials. We'll ignore the doggo, and off we go. See, it's not too bad as runbacks go. There's no Dark Souls 2 runback, I'll tell you that much. I throw it too far from him. I throw it too far from him. We've only got one left as well. That's fine. Throw that there. Have that oil. No, that's on me. He's just so fast as well. He's just too fast. Have that as well. It's up to you. He's just going through all of... He's just clipping constantly as well, isn't he? Visceraled him then. Fuck you. Poison. Lots of heal just if we can. Visceral his face. Oh. It just keeps moving. I got. No thought going into these shots, I'll be honest. Just oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, he got me, didn't he? Fucker. It was close. It was close. It was close. What do I have? I don't have anything on me now. I think I've used all my fire paper. Right. We're going to try one more. Got 4 antidotes, which isn't great. It just goes mental on you, doesn't it? So what we will probably do... Do I want to bring in? I'm not going to bring him in. We're going to try and beat him without any fire. Anything. We're just going to try and beat him with antidotes and trying to not be an idiot. So we're going to give this another shot. If I fail, I'm probably going to call it dead. Not because I'm rage quitting, just because I have to get up tomorrow. And I could be here all night. If I didn't have to be up, I would be doing this until he was beaten. Without a second thought. Do I bring in Alfred, or whatever his name is? Would I like some fun NFL free agency news? It depends. Is it going to be good for me? But yeah, I'll take some. I'll take some interesting news. Do you know what I didn't do as well? I don't think I picked up my souls from when my echoes from when I died either. Oh well. Calvin Ridley to the Titans. He's following Julio Jones. When he adds it's about to hit me. I just feel like I can't ever hit it. Like the wind up is just a touch too long. 4-0 or whatever it was, 400 echoes. I definitely lost like 20,000 whatever they were. Oh, that's me pretty much dead. Yeah, that's me dead. What a dick move that was. That was pretty much me one-shotted. But alas and alack, it is what it is.
Discount Podcast.